On this farm outside Owensboro, James Hines lived out his dream. Already a successful businessman, James had always wanted to breed thoroughbreds.
That's how Dad was. When he set his mind to something, that he was going to do something, you know, it was no holds barred.
The breeding business was good. And then lawyer Ron came along.
Every time I look at him, you know, it just reminds me of all the hard work Dad did.
With lawyer Ron beginning to take off, life ended for James Hines. His accidental drowning in February brought an emptiness to the farm that he loved so much. James Hines was 69 years old.
Is this Cypress Groves?
A day after the funeral, Lane, his oldest daughter, drove 8 hours to Arkansas. She wanted to represent her father at the Southwest Stakes, and she brought something with her.
Grabbed his jacket because I wanted him around me in some way, you know, to have that comfort of knowing he was there.
Lawyer Ron digs in.
With the family grieving,
he wins the Southwest by a
the horse won that day.
He's going to win it by 3.5.
And then won again.
I mean, it was exciting, but it was sad at the same time that Dad couldn't be there to see it.
Finally, the Arkansas Derby victory, assuring lawyer Ron would run for the Roses.
You know, I mean, it's every horse owner's dream to have something like that. And the timing of it was just, it was awful.
The breeding business James Hines started more than a decade ago continues, but now he's not around to see the level it has reached. One of the horses born on this farm, running in the Kentucky Derby.
It's just such an honor to be in the Derby. That was his goal, and that was our goal in the weeks after, you know, his passing, that we wanted to see Lawyer Ron in the Derby with his colors on.
You know, sometimes I feel like, oh, you know, maybe this is helping us along with our grieving, but then, you know, sometimes when we're alone, we start thinking about Dad not being here, and it can be very emotional.
You know, it's phenomenal, and every time he crosses the finish line, I know in my heart that Dad's looking down watching.
Look at it.
The family is trying to enjoy this ride. Everywhere they go, people ask about the horse.
Friends are asking what's going on, and everybody wants to know the inside scoop. Hey, Lawyer Ron's going to win the Derby. That's the only scoop I give him. I'd be lying if I said, you know, we didn't want him to win for us too, but mainly it's for Dad. I mean, you know, none of this would have been possible without him.
The days and months since their father's death have been tough, but at least for one moment on the first Saturday in May, the Hines family just might experience joy again.
You know, this is all for you, Dad. Wish you were here.
Eric Waxler, WHAS 11 Sports.